everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Tuesday. I got it right. Let's go. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing through all of the Sonic Advance games. All three of them in one night. It may kill me. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. When I was a kid, I remember thinking the Sonic Advance games were dope. Now, granted, I didn't own 2. I never played 2. But 1 and 3, I remember being really cool. I mean, 3 had, like, the fun little tag team, like, gimmick. Which probably in practice is not actually as cool as it sounds. But I don't know. I remember it being fine. I don't know. There's like there's a lot more criticism drawn towards the Dimps Sonic games these days. You know, oh, they got all the bottomless pits. Oh, the bosses kind of suck. And it's like, those things are probably true. But, I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck. It was like, dude, I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog on my Game Boy Advance. That was all I needed. And maybe that'll be enough these days. I mean, we're in a very different time where you can play a lot of like the console Sonic games just on handhelds now. You know, you got all the Steam games being on Steam Deck. You got Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Forces being on Switch. Like, you know, they don't really do, like, a handheld-specific Sonic games anymore. That doesn't really exist. Who can forget my friend Sonic Superstars? I still think that game is good. I still think that game's quite fucking good. So maybe I'll think the Sonic Advance games are also quite good. Oh, excuse me. I had a big dinner. It should have all my settings already. I was making sure MGBA had my controller set up. Alright. Hope you guys are all having a good Tuesday. I mean, I was kind of crazy productive today. I don't know, like, I got new shelves. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? I don't want to see that crap. No. Okay, hold on. That's so weird that my real GVA has that on the top. I mean, what the heck? What the freaking crap? Fuck, no. Don't do that. Hello. It's made me realize need a little bit more at the top. That should be good. If that's not good, fuck all life on planet Earth. Explode and rain hellfire upon the sinners. But yeah, now my shelves don't feel like nearly as like cluttered. And it's nice. And I have more space for things. And I finally have a place to put, like, the Parappa painting that I got from my uncle from Christmas. You know, it's not just sitting on the floor waiting to be hung up somewhere. I have a place for it now. Yeah, it's been over a decade since I've played, like, any of the Sonic Advance games, for sure. This game was published by THQ. How the fuck does Sega need THQ to publish this game? Yeah, we're just gonna play Sonic. I don't even know why I was entertaining the idea of playing another character. We're playing as Sonic. It's called Sonic Advance. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know. I don't know if I find the other characters that much fun. Well, maybe that's not fair. It has been years. But I mean, you get that, like, fun little, like, insta-shield type move as Sonic. Can't do that as Tails. Fucker may be able to fly over all the bottomless pits, but he can't do the insta-shield. So he sucks! I hope you're all doing well. I've been playing on my Steam Deck a lot. I finally started playing Infinite Wealth again, but then I immediately got distracted by, like, figuring out dolphin modding. And I figured it out! And now I'm playing through Mario Kart Midnight, which is, like, a pack of, like, custom tracks made, like, recently for Mario Kart Wii. There's, like, over 200 tracks in it. I've only played, like, 60 of them. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I don't know, I've been enjoying streaming Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, but at the end of the day, Mario Kart Wii is, like, the goated racing game. I don't think they're ever gonna release a racing game that I like more than that one. Like, I thought Mario Kart 8 had it beat for a bit, and at some point in my life, I probably would have said that Mario Kart 8 is my favorite Mario Kart. And that would have been true at the time, but it's not where I'm at anymore. Although, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is obviously a great package. I mean, I don't have to tell you that, because, like, literally everybody on planet Earth owns that game now. Still, like, fucks me up. Mario Kart 8 is, like, a game that's, like... I don't know, it could be a game that, like, 100 million people own at some point. And that's, like, fucked up to think about. Oh, wait, get the checkpoint. I think the boss is right up ahead. I don't know how harsh game overs are in this, by the way. I don't know if I, like, game over and the game tells me to go fuck myself. I gotta say also, this game kind of has, like, a crazy OST for the GBA. Infamously, like, most GBA soundtracks, like, sound a little ass. Like, if you're porting any game over, it's probably gonna sound worse on GBA. But a lot of like, I don't know, this is, like, one of those soundtracks that's made for GBA, and as a result, they get a lot out of the hardware. Like, it sounds damn good. Also, we're not going for 100% or anything. And there's a specific reason for that, and that's that gathering the Chaos Emeralds in any of the Sonic Advance games is, like, one of the worst things you'll ever do. I don't know, you have to keep in mind, I'm the kind of person where it took me forever to even get the 7 Chaos Emeralds in 3 and Knuckles, because I don't like the blue sphere. And the Sonic Advance, like, special stages and the ways to get to them are, like, a million times worse than Blue Sphere, dog. Holy shit, it's so bad. It's, like, dire, even. What the hell were they thinking? But yeah, you guys know me. I'm not much of a completionist, so I don't give a swag. Am I gonna miss out on the super secret Supersonic boss fight? Yeah. Do I care? Not really, no. I mean, back This was even pre-Super Cool Gaming days. When I did, like, a Let's Play of this game, no commentary on Reggie Minch, I just, like, cheated the game to unlock the final boss. Like, my ass was not... Like, dude, in Sonic Advance 3, you have to, like, collect all the Chow in every level, and there's, like, 10 of them! In every level! And then after you do that, you have to do a special stage. It's too much, man. It's too much. That's the one that sticks out to me the most. I don't even remember how you get to the special stages in this. And I've never played 2, so I don't know how you get the special stages in that. Dude, again, they were cooking with this OST. This shit kinda goes crazy. I mean, honestly, Sega has always been pretty good with soundtracks for, like, consoles with, like, kinda weak sound capabilities. I mean, they had the fucking Genesis, which... The Genesis objectively had, like, a weaker sound card than, like, the Super Nintendo. But, I mean, like, you listen to any of, like... I mean, just the Sonic soundtracks alone, and, like, there's plenty of other great Sega Genesis soundtracks out there, but if we're only going by Sonic, I mean, they got a hell of a lot out of the hardware just for Sonic. And honestly, the Genesis being a little weak kind of worked to its charm, you know? There's a very specific Genesis twang that, like, you know, obviously a Super Nintendo game wasn't gonna have. Dude, Eggman, you gotta work a little harder on these. Dude, I haven't gotten it to happen yet, but one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid is let the fucking, like, capsule land on top of the characters, because it would do their hurt animation. You wouldn't lose any rings, and you wouldn't die, but I was like, I don't know, I was like a sadistic child. It was funny for me to see Sonic and friends be in pain from the capsule. Oh, this is a stage that has insta-kill blocks. This is another thing I remember about these games. I mean, I guess to be fair, that's not completely a Dimps quirk. That's just a Sonic quirk in general. The fucking clown! I don't know, I am kind of impressed that I haven't died so far. I've kind of been going crazy. I don't know, it's like 2D Sonic is like so natural to me. As an adult who hasn't played these games in years, but I've played a lot of the classic games, and I don't know. This just feels like a continuation of that. Dude, thinking about just how iconic the sprites are in this game, too. if you were, like, a Flash kid at all, and I've said I wasn't, like, much for playing Flash games, but even I knew. And I mean, I watched Flash cartoons, so I at least saw the sprites there. But, like, these fucking Sonic Advance sprites were, like, everywhere. Every Flash cartoon creator was using them. I'm proud of myself for sticking to my guns and, choosing to play these games tonight also. Because, like, they just dropped Multiverses, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I've been a little harsh on the game, maybe it got better since the beta, and then I was like, why am I gonna waste my time playing something that I already know I don't like? What, so I can see Bugs Bunny say, what's up, Knack? Sorry, Big Chungus isn't in the game yet. I have to be realistic with myself. I don't know, I've turned around on some games before, but I don't know if it's gonna happen with Multiverses. How long until it disappears again? I mean, this is like the official release, right? Like, this is like not a beta, it's actually like, this is the real launch. I don't know, that just kind of depends on how much it like flops. I feel like it depends on, like, how quickly people get sick of it. And, I mean, that's kind of a cop-out answer to say, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. Definitely the vibe I got from, like, before this full release came out is that people were more excited for Multiverses than I thought they'd be. Like, I don't know. I thought most of us were on the same page that Multiverses is a bit ass, but then I saw like 1 million people excited for it. And I'm not gonna like rain on the parade or anything, but I know a few people who were excited about Multiverses coming back. And like, more power to them. I'm glad they enjoy the game at least. It's not for me though. It's not for me. I don't know. I'll settle it in Smash. You know, just like Reggie Fils-Aimé back in the day. I'll settle it in Smash. If I just kind of sit here, this feels like... Okay. There we go! There we go. I don't know, I'll tell everybody to play Multiverses when they add Austin Powers. I haven't even seen the Austin Powers movie. I just think it'd be really fucking funny if Austin Powers was in there. I need him to say some freak shit to Jason. Kind of funny thinking about it, but like a bunch of my friends were at Combo Breaker this year, and I'm thinking about how like Multiverses just avoided like being at Combo Breaker, and now I'm like, I don't know, I'm like deathly curious if Multiverses has enough legs to survive an entire year until the next Combo Breaker. If you guys don't know what Combo Breaker is also, it's just like a fighting game little convention type thing. You know, they run a bunch of different tournaments. I know, like, Sienna, like, TO'd for, I think, a Sailor Moon fighting game. It seems cool. I'm not much of a fighting game player, but I'm friends with a lot of fighting game players. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed going 1 year just to be there with my friends and cheer them on. in tournaments and shit. I keep getting scared that places are just gonna be bottomless pits. I don't know why I'm so, like, conditioned to believe Dimps games are gonna have, like, a million bottomless pits. Perhaps I've been a little too harsh on you, Dimps. Because I haven't died to any bullshit yet, but I'm also only at level 4. Actually, one last thing I can say about Multiverses is I just thought about the fact that they, like, I don't know, they had some fucking original character, like, called Rhindog, and they added that character in before the Joker. Like, who the fuck cares about Rhindog? Be honest. Combo Breaker is still peak FGC. This ain't no Evo stage, this is where the garbage lives like a random anime fighter you've never seen with 30 infinites per character. And that's why it's goated. You're not just gonna see like, oh, Street Fighter 6, yeah, obviously, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear Strive. No. You're gonna see like Street Fighter the movie, and you're gonna like it. And the people playing are gonna like it. Because there's like 5 of them, and they think that game is goated. You're gonna see the Jackie Chan fighting game. He is an 8 out of 10, at least. You will not see Shaq Fu, though, probably. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like if you went to Combo Breaker, you're probably not playing Shaq Fu. I don't know, someone could correct me and say that Shaq Fu was, like, there. Oh, I'm aware. Jackie Chan fighting game. Makes sense to me. Am I already at the boss? I remember this boss being underwater. Oh yeah, it's this one. This is like a fighting game. This is like a boss where you actually have to be gamer. Thank you, Eggman. You actually, like, doing that saved my life. You saved me. Oh, fuck. Eggman. Ooh! Oh, baby. Nope. Oh, I gotta be close. I gotta be close. This is like the first boss fight where you have to, like, try. It doesn't help that the underwater makes your, like, descent slow. Ooh! Nice. I'm the wiener. I don't know, if I went to Combo Breaker and I was gonna play, like, one game, I wonder which one I would pick. I would have to, like, look at the list of, like, games that were even played there. I don't know, it would be funnier if I, like, went for something that has, like, 5 dedicated players, and they'd all be, like, 10 times better than me. At least. At, like, the bare minimum. Everybody likes a good underdog story. But it's not as fun of an underdog story if you place, like, 86 out of 86 in a Street Fighter 6 tournament. You know? It doesn't have the same punch. It's not as personal. You can't get as invested. Now, 6th place out of 6? That goes insane. That's something that the crowd will love. Okay, this is definitely a stage that's gonna have, like, a million bottomless pits. Like that one. There they are! It's the Dimps bottomless pits! Everybody's favorite part of the game. I'm gonna get scared every time I move! Oh, brother. In a weird way, this stream is kind of connected to fighting games. Like, of Sonic Advance, because Dimps just, like, worked on Street Fighter V, didn't they? That's a pretty major thing that they did. Dimps don't fuck with Sonic anymore. Once they got a taste of Ryu, they were like, I don't even like that blue rat no more. It's fucked up. They could have been the developers of Sonic Superstars, so everyone would have the exact same complaints about that game. Sailor Moon fighting game is hilarious to watch with high players. Shit can get toxic and nasty. I don't remember what placement Sienna got. She plays pretty high, though. At least top 4. I know she got 2nd in one game and 4th in another. It was like, she played Sailor Moon and she played Asuka, which I don't know much about, but that's a game that Sienna plays a lot. I can't place which placement, though. That's a really cool level gimmick, also. Dude, the sand. Uh-oh. Oh, it's okay. Actually, that was good. It got me 30 rings. That was cool, even. That little lizard kind of a homie. Dude, I forgot there was grinding rails in these games. Which is, like, that's such, like, a cool feature in 3D. Rail grinding in 2D is, like, such a flaccid feature. Like, I don't know, it does, like, nothing for me. It's just, like... I don't know, if I was a Marvel character and I was grinding on a rail in 2D, I'd be like, well, that just happened. Good start. Good start to the level. It's a trap. It's meant to prevent you from just holding right. I don't remember if these things can crush you. Well, I guess not. I guess not if you're just good at the game. These things definitely crush, and I just got really lucky with the fucked up, what's the term? Collision. I got lucky with the fucked up collision. Thank God for, like, early 2D Sonic games that had, like, jank-ass collision, but it was always jank-ass collision that worked in your favor. Like, that is definitely the one thing that's kind of missed out on with the retro engine, is that the retro engine isn't as forgiving with the fucked up collision. It's a lot easier to die from, like, weird collision shenanigans than it is in the classic games. And I mean, I would still probably say that those are the best versions of the game. But you know what? It's missing the soul. It's missing the soul. Which is clipping through the floor and somehow not dying. Y'all got any fun? We got soul. Ooh. No! Go back up! I'm kind of on a Switch game buying spree again, also. I ordered like 3 separate games today. But, to be fair, it did not break the bank buying those 3 games. I pre-ordered Monster Hunter Stories, because I own Monster Hunter Stories 2 already. And they're kind of doing a physical release in America. But if you buy the physical release, it comes with Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is like, okay, fine. But it's like $60 still. And it's like, I already paid $60 for Monster Hunter Stories 2. And I mean, the package is just more crowded looking, with the cover art having to display both games. Also, it made me realize that the Monster Hunter Stories 1, like, cover art is, like, way better than 2. I don't know, like, Monster Hunter Stories 2, the box art is, like, way more generic. But the Monster Hunter Stories 1, this is, like, a hell of a sentence. Try saying all the shit I'm saying, like, really fast. Cover art, the box art is way better. I don't know why I keep saying cover art. Box art. We love boxes around here. But yeah, the Japanese physical release is just gonna be the first one. True, I gotta say the full thing. The Monster Hunter Stories 2 game for Nintendo Switch. They'd go even further. They'd be like the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin game for Nintendo Switch. It really is becoming a little bit of a tongue twister. And Ice Blue, welcome. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I ordered that. Sure, it'll cost more to import, but I could just buy the Japanese one and play it in English. That's what I did. And you know what? It actually cost me significantly less. So I've, like, used Play Asia before. And, like, I had a lot of saved up Play Asia credit. And, like, I don't know, I had, like, $10 worth of it. And honestly, like, Play Asia is, like, more cheap than ever. I think it's because, like, I don't know, like, the Japanese yen is just not as much as, like, the US dollar. So, like, a lot of games are just, like, significantly cheaper on there. And if you buy, like, the cheapest shipping, like, yeah, it'll take longer to get there, but I don't know. It's, like, probably cheaper than buying, like, physical games in America at this point. It's just buying from Play Asia. It kind of goes crazy. Suruga, I don't know how to say that. Suruga, yeah, has some good prices for things too. I have to check that out at some point. Even if it's for older stuff. I mean, there might still be some goodies there. Although, I would have to figure out, like, what consoles I have that are region locked and stuff like that, because I know that's an issue. I'm spoiled by the Nintendo Switch. Just, like, having, like, no region lock. That I forget that most systems aren't like that. Okay, I need to stop hitting that damn spring. Thank God. We're making progress again. Ooh. They have free shipping every weekend? That goes crazy. Link that in the stream Discord. I gotta check out that website. That sounds dope. Old Japanese video games at an efficient cost? Satisfactory. With free shipping. That was like a complete tangent, also. The amount of money I paid for Sonic Advance, or, fuck, Monster Hunter Stories was like $21, because I had all that Play Asia credit, and, like, I had to pay for shipping, but the shipping itself was, like, I think, like, $6. This is, like, badass Robot Knuckles, also. What the hell? I don't remember this. I remember Gemerl, the little robot guy. I don't remember Robot Knuckles. This is his first game. Oh, is this the final zone? Am I already at the final zone? Damn, we're like 40 minutes in. Am I, like, goated at this game? He's in Scrapnik Island in the IDW comics, though. I gotta check those out at some point still. If I read no other IDW story, make it that one. I'll do my best. I want to read them at some point. There's a comic shop nearby that, like, I could go to. I think they had a few IDW comics, but obviously they're not stocking, like, every single one. It would probably be very hard for me to actually find, like, all the comics. But it might be fun to try anyways. Because I like Sonic. I think that guy is cool. I don't know if you guys knew this about me, but I like Sonic the Hedgehog. And link to a site that is completely dedicated to the Sonic comic series? Absolutely, feel free to send that in the stream Discord as well. I think this is the last zone, actually. I made it here really quickly, all things considered. I don't know, 6 zones is not actually a lot. Did Sonic Pocket Adventure have more zones? It might have. Oh, brother. There we go. Wait. Did I go in a circle? I'm back at the beginning! No! Uh-oh. I'm gonna die because of the time limit, because I went in a fucking circle. Well, that's okay. I died regularly. I died the way God intended. Man, I might game over here. This is a toughie. Oh, why do I keep doing that? That's on me. I keep, like, thinking, like, oh, there's a pit up ahead. Just keep jumping. You gotta trust. You gotta trust the game a little bit. Yeah, I do remember this zone being quite hard when I was a kid. Ooh. Pre-ordered Paper Mario, Luigi's Mansion 2, and the new Monkey Ball on PlayAsia for like 100 plus shipping, so it is indeed a good place to get deals. It really is. I mean, as long as you're patient, I mean, that's the thing. It's easier to get good deals when you're patient about them. I do not have the patience for that. I buy a lot of games day one. Yeah, Vivian's new writing makes me very happy. Oh no! Dude, the ring's just going upwards. They flying high into the sky. No! Oh, I'm about to game over. Oh, okay, Miss Fritz, I'm about to reap what I've sown. What else did I order? I did not know this until very recently. You guys remember Ninjala? That, like, one free-to-play game that, like, I streamed, and I was like, this is alright, actually. This is fine. And really, my biggest problem with it was that there was, like, no map variety. That was, like, my biggest problem with it. But, other than that, it was alright. Anyways, I found out that that game had a physical release in, like, Japan, so I picked that up for, like, 20 bucks on eBay. Because, I mean, I can't imagine there are that many people going out of their way to buy Ninjala. Except me. I don't know, maybe I'll stream it again one of these days. I thought that game was alright. And it made the Ninjala like, fandom happy when I played it. Which was still, like, a wild experience. They were all, like, very kind. Shopping online for retro is interesting because you kind of don't want to blow up a spot too much that actually has the good shit, because those shitheads who flip games will ruin it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's unfortunate. I don't envy, like, much more popular, like, YouTubers and streamers who can never talk about, like, oh, this game is, like, really cheap and a good way to, like, start your collection, because it's, like, cheap and it's good. Because anytime you say a game is cheap and good, it instantly goes up, like, $20. Like, instantly it becomes coveted. And, like, it's like... People go blame the YouTuber, but it's not their fault, it's the system's fault. They wanted to help other people out. Best viewers on Cutley.com? Oh, fuck! Dude, what if it was Cutley.com, though? Mods obliterate this guy. Mods beat him to death with hammers. Animated CD Mosh Pit on Disney. Mosh Pit Steel Rollers Special Box. Dude, that sounds badass. You should get that. Going to yuck at the Disney Mosh Pit. A patch for a game you've been eyeballing for a while. Rowdy Princess is coming from an English subber you trust, and you always wanted a copy but never have money, so you hope this random-ass game just doesn't disappear. I understand. I understand. Dude, you know what's kind of like a weirdly, like, pricey, like, Japanese-only game in, like, on the Switches? Fucking Final Fantasy IX. For some reason, like, I don't know. It's, like, always, like, $45 and above, which is basically, like, the full price of, like, a Japanese game. And it's, like, that's just from the PS1. And, like, you can get a 2-pack of, like, 7 and 8 for cheaper. Why the fuck is Final Fantasy IX on its own, like, so much more expensive? Like, I've heard that game is really good. But, I mean, again, it's, like, less of a package. Mosh Pit on the Disney vinyl is one of the ones with a weird shape. Awesome. The Diddy Kong CD. People really like 9. I do know that that's one of the more beloved entries. That's like a beloved entry for more of the Final Fantasy nerds. Like, obviously they also love 7, but like 7 is like, that's popular with like the normies. If you talk to people who are specifically like Final Fantasy fans, they're like, dude, 9 is like peak. Wonder if that remake will ever come to fruition. Dude, who fucking knows if they're even gonna finish the FF7 remake trilogy at this point. Okay, they're definitely going to make a 3rd game. I'm being facetious. But I mean, they can only make so many Final Fantasy games that underperform by their metrics. Dude, speaking of remakes, have you guys heard the rumor going around that, like, they expanded the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake to be all 3 of the first Dragon Quest games? Are you all living in a beautiful world where nobody has to play the dumpy mobile versions of that game, of those games, to play them on modern hardware? Like, I don't know. It's like a beautiful... That would be like a beautiful thing. Now there's 2 hideous versions? What? I like HD 2D. That's so mean. I mean, I get it a little bit. The bloom effect on some of those games can be a bit much. But I don't know, the like, storybook kind of like pixel art style, it charms me. It was the reason I fell in love with Octopath Traveler. Ooh, when my invincibility have to run out there. That's fair. That is fair. The bloom can be a bit much. Dude, I own Wind Waker HD now. Which is crazy. Again, I told the story before, but like, there was one time when me and Jen were in Jersey, and we were like, we were at this one weird guy's, like, small game store that he was, like, running in his house. And I don't know, the vibes were, like, completely off. He needed to have the payment be through some, like, service I had never heard of in my life. Which, I mean, probably should have been, like, the ultimate, like, red flag. But then also, like, I don't know, he had, like, a magazine cover on his wall that was like fucking Donald Trump with some model, and like, I don't know, man, the vibes were rancid. They were so bad. I did buy Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 off this guy though. And I wanted to buy Wind Waker HD off this guy, but then he told me some shit like, oh yeah, that game is worth like $100, and I was like, oh, never mind then. Because I wasn't going to pay $100 for that. And I kind of just took that guy at his word at the time. Because I was like, I don't know, that could be true. They're probably like one of the more sought-after games on the Wii U. So I took this guy at his word. And then like, not even like a week ago. It was like the same day I got Thousand Year Door. I was like at GameStop. And I saw Wind Waker HD there, and they were selling it for like $50. And I was like, that dude is the fucking liar of the century. What the fuck? Dude was charging double for Wind Waker HD that GameStop was. Dude, you cannot have prices worse than the GameStop prices. Maybe it was the version with the Ganondorf amiibo? It wasn't! It was literally just a copy he had on his wall. He had, like, multiple copies. I don't know, that guy was running some shit. He freaked me out. And he fucking lied. He fucking lied. Just like Game Freak. I mean, hey, on the bright side, I don't think I, like, got fucking, like, scammed on the DKC games, because I think I only really paid, like, $20 for each. Which does not seem too bad. I mean, if it came with a Ganondorf figure, it probably was just, like, a normal one. Because that was pre-Amiibo days. Yeah, I mean, $20 for two of the best games ever made. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good. Dude, this level is scary as fuck. I don't know, man. I keep thinking I'm gonna die to some shit. Like, every 5 seconds. This is where the Dimps evilness, like, takes effect. Oh no. I'm okay. Guys, it's okay. Ooh. Shit, I didn't even finish telling you guys everything I got, either. I only talked about, like, 2 games. Plus other games that I did not get today. What the fuck? That just brought me all the way back here! What the hell? Dimps! Those wacky developers. Also, you never have to apologize for something like that. Because objectively, that's one of the funniest things that anybody could possibly apologize for. What is Mosh Pit on Disney like? What's your assessment? Uh-oh. I'm running out of time. A lot of hard rock and ska. They were kind of doing that around that era, Disney. They were doing Eurobeat too. Anybody remember Eurobeat Disney? They had Goofy sing I'm Blue. He's not even blue. He wears a green hat. Goofy is very explicitly not blue. Oh, we're in space now. He was in here tonight, raving. Whoa, slow down there. I don't remember the dude from Beauty and the Beast's name. I'm sorry, I don't remember her dad. I remember Beauty and the Beast, but not Beauty's dad. Okay? I'm sorry. Some people call him Maurice. Okay, his name was Maurice. Her name is Belle? I know, I was doing a joke. I know her name is Belle. Oh, you're doing a quote from the movie. My bad. When you said that, I was like, I know. I don't know, I thought it was accusing me of something. Listen, you don't have to apologize for that. That was, like, Renaissance era Disney. I mean, even as, like, a 2000s, like, kid, I have to admit that Renaissance Disney is, like, unmatched. Like, those are just, like, genuinely, like, good movies. And it's not, like, a genuinely good movie that's, like, kind of boring, but it's whatever. It's like, no, they're actually, like, good watches. And, like, have interesting stuff to say. Like, fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame is maybe the craziest, like, G-rated movie ever. If that shit was PG, I don't know. That would have, like, it would have blown some tits off, is all I'm saying. That movie could have been the craziest movie of all time. It's only the craziest G-rated movie of all time. it does need to commit more, definitely. I agree to that. It is a flawed movie, but I think it's a very interesting movie. And one of the more thought-provoking movies that Disney has put out. Get rid of the fucking gargoyles, though. Would anybody be sad if they took the gargoyles out of that movie? Maybe little Timmy would have been sad. But, like, I don't care what little Timmy has to say about the Hunchback of Notre Dame. He doesn't even know what a slur is. And he's just gonna start saying one because of that movie. You? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm losing to a bud! Fuck yes, I remember this song. This is like one of the all-time GBA bangers to me. Now if only we get to hear it all the way through. Didn't have Hunchback as a kid, but you did see the VHS trailer for it a lot. My older sister loves Hunchback of Notre Dame, so I've seen that movie quite a lot. Jason Alexander saying, pour the wine and cut the cheese as he makes fart noises with his armpits will stay with you until you die. That's the shit they were advertising that movie for? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's hard to market a movie where, like, a man is, like, talking about how he's gonna go to hell unless he, like, kills a Romani woman. Because he wants to fuck her. Have I seen the Happy Meal commercial? Dude, I didn't even know they had a Hunchback of Notre Dame Happy Meal at all. That's crazy to me. Marketing that as a family film is like... I don't know, they didn't understand. It really is a movie that would be, like, so good if they didn't have to stick to it being G-rated. Oh shit, you right. I didn't know that. This whole time, I didn't know that. We're like, what, at the last stage of the game? Dude, I'm like already like almost out of water. I think I might actually be out. I don't know if I left, like, any water bottles on my bed. Ah, I think I have one on my dresser. Oh, we're at the final boss! Let's go! Okay, what do I do? Oh. I remember this being hard as shit as a kid. But maybe it was because I was, like, 5 and impatient. Dude, this is like a song that would play in a Pokemon game when you're, like, fighting the evil team leader for the last time, and they just awakened, the legendary Pokemon. Ooh. Whoa! Eggman, you're going fucking crazy, dude. What is his problem? Oh, that was easy. What was the problem? Oh, your rings fall through the floor? I'm built different, I guess. Egg Zone! What the hell? There's more? Oh my god, did I never beat that dude as a kid? Oh, there ain't no way. Eggman, come on. You can't bring out the Sonic 1 first boss for the ending. Is the final boss freaking Elon Musk? I'll never call it X. That shit is Twitter for life. What is his problem? What is this shit? Now it's just the first boss of fucking Sonic 2? Be creative, Eggman. Oh, see, here's the final boss. Whew. Uh-oh. I'm okay. Honestly surprised these bosses have the old music because you'd assume Sega didn't want to pay Nakamura royalties. Playing old music is like Sega's favorite trick, though. No! I lost my one ring. Officially harder than the boss of Cosmic Angel. No! No! Please! No! I fucked it up already. No! It's gonna make me replay Cosmic Angel, isn't it? Right? That's what happens, is that you have to replay Cosmic Angel. Shit. I probably should have save stated. Well, it's okay. Live and learn. Oh, I can just skip to the final zone. Let's go. Never mind. Game's nice to me. Game loves me. Fuck, I just realized we're almost done with this game. I forgot about my other purchases. I bought Fitness Boxing Hatsune Miku on PlayAsia. Okay? I will be getting fit with Hatsune Miku. Can you accept that? Also, I found a listing for Hello Neighbor on Switch on eBay for less than $10, so I got it because haha funny. Okay? There. Now anybody who's watching the VOD on YouTube doesn't have to watch Sonic Advance 2 if they don't want to. Just to hear the riveting conclusion to that. Yo, neighbor! Oh my god. Dude, he showed up. And hello, Base and Nima. Welcome. I'm sure you both have been lurking for a bit, but hi! Please. Yo, Baser deemed pretty good, and I've gotta say, it's pretty good. If I just keep this one ring forever, I should be fine. Ooh. You know, I thought for a second that that hand was instant kill. But honestly, with the way it got my rings taken away like that, it might as well have been, honestly. Oh, brother. I never want to get caught by that hand. I think specifically the strategy is to never worry about that hand. I just realized you can kind of tell what he's gonna do if you, like, pay attention to which cannon he has out. Fuck! I hate jumping into him, and then it doesn't actually hit him. We're so close, though. Honestly, again, I'm kind of impressed we beat, or we're going to beat Sonic Advance 1 this quickly. Like, it's barely been over an hour. I'm just that skilled. I'm a skilled gamer. No! Oh! The grabber. I hate the hand! This fucking dickhead. The grabber. Maybe I gotta focus up a bit more. I don't know. Kinda talked all my shit. Maybe? I don't know. Did I tell you guys? At work recently, there was like a lady who was like ordering cold cuts from the deli. And, like, she was a completely normal customer. In, like, every way, she was, like, nice. She didn't, like, fret over how long it took to get her cold cuts cut. But also, inexplicably, she was, like, wearing a PETA shirt. Which is, like... I don't know. That, like, that's, like, wild as fuck to me. She probably doesn't know, like, the full deal with PETA. Like, that's what I'm assuming, because, like... I don't know, I feel like if she did, she probably wouldn't also be getting cold cuts from a deli. You know what I mean? Like, that seems, like, fundamentally, like, incompatible with each other. She probably just thinks people should be nice to animals. That's what I'm thinking. I think she's just, like, someone who likes animals, but also isn't, like, upset by the idea of eating meat. And she probably just, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where a lot of normies don't know that, like, PETA is fucked. I don't know, it's, like, easy for, like, people like me who are, like, super logged in to know that, like, PETA sucks fucking shit. But, like, I don't know, how many times does PETA really hit, like, the news with, like, the bullshit that they pull? You know what I mean? your mom's donated to Autism Speaks in the past and you're not sure how to approach her about that. Ooh, yeah. I won! I did it! I'm the wiener! Dude, I did that, like, pretty quick. Oh, I didn't mean to do that! Oh, you missed most of the ending! Whoops! I did it, though. I might be the greatest gamer who's ever lived. I don't know, that was a playthrough of me not playing this game for, like, over 10 years. That was fun! I had a good time with that. That was pretty solid. I don't know, not too much I can say other than I had a good time. It didn't really feel that bullshit. I mean, it got quite a bit harder towards the end of the game, but it was good. Every time you see a puzzle piece on someone's shirt at work, it's always double worse because their child is usually right there. Oh no. Oh no. This game's good. This game's good. That's my words on Sonic Advance. This game's good. I need to turn on another light. It's getting dark as fuck in here. Grabbing this water from my dresser too. It's like the only water I have in here. So I'm curious, how the fuck do you get the special stages? In Sonic Advance. Every autistic friend you have seems to think you are too, so you guess you're also that child? Oh jeez. There's big-ass springs that you find in the level? Oh, it's that shit. Yeah, that shit sucks. I'm not doing that. Nope. I like to have fun. Nope. Society of getting the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Advance games was fun. Yeah, that's what I remember. It's like the weird, like, 3D, like, you're snowboarding down a thing, but also because it's, like, on the GBA, it, like, fucking, the depth perception is, like, some of the worst shit ever.